I'm Grace Cowell.
I'm Grace Curtis.
And you're watching G2 News.
Lights. Camera.
Action!
Before we get started, make sure to stay tuned for the local segment of the video for the G2 News Homecoming Special. For today's international segment, we'll be diving into the election and resignation of the former British Prime Minister Liz Truss. In the last episode, we mentioned Truss's induction ceremony, which occurred not long before the Queen's death.
Truss recently resigned after 44 days in office, the shortest term in UK history. The Prime Minister position has no term limit. The past two Prime Ministers, Boris Johnson and Theresa May, also did not remain in office for long due to complications.
This past year, Liz Truss ran against Rishi Sunak for the position of British Prime Minister. Truss entered the elections with hopes of tackling high energy prices, issues relating to taxes, and the inflation crisis. She represented the British Conservative Party and attained the position on September 6, 2022.
Russia's war on Ukraine has caused major issues to countries around the globe, including the UK. The inflation that followed the war applied significant pressure to their economy, causing a rise in gas, oil prices, and food prices. The price for food inflated by 5.7% in September, following a 5.1% rise in August.
The Office for National Statistics analyzed inflation in the UK for 2022 and reports, quote, "The Consumer Prices Index, including owners-occupiers housing costs, rose by 8.6% in the 12 months to August 2022, down from 8.8% in July," end quote. The rise affects a large portion of UK citizens and is going to make living conditions uncomfortable for the foreseeable future, unless a solution presents itself.
Truss proposed a plan via new policies to solve issues in the UK. Truss planned to tackle new energy policies by foregoing energy rationing and instead increasing energy supply. Truss announced, quote, "I'll be looking across the board to make sure we're increasing supply and therefore dealing with the root cause of the issue, rather than just putting a sticking plaster on. But I would absolutely be looking to act on business energy costs," end quote.
Taxation issues would be solved via tax cuts. Truss planned on restructuring of employment laws in order to ease strikes and snuff out trade unions. And finally, to solve the oil and gas crisis, Truss said she would drill more oil in the North Sea, as well as issue new drilling licenses.
However, during Truss's 44-day employment as the Prime Minister, her attempts to make economic changes caused more issues to arise than be solved. After Truss made too many high-priced decisions, government officials publicly spoke about replacing her, and she officially stepped down on October 20th, 2022.
Truss's runner-up, Rishi Sunak, is now the current Prime Minister. In the span of just 6 years, the UK will have 5 Prime Ministers.
In national news, from late September to early this month, the Caribbean and American South experienced devastation due to Hurricane Ian, the 5th strongest hurricane on record to hit the United States. This storm first formed over the central Caribbean on September 23rd as a tropical storm, strengthening to a hurricane by September 26th with 105 mile-per-hour winds.
By the evening of the 26th, winds had reached 115 miles per hour over the Gulf of Mexico, giving Ian a Category 3 status. Hurricane Ian first made landfall on September 27th in Cuba, reaching the United States in the 28th in Cayo Costa in southwest Florida. By this point, Ian was a Category 4 storm with winds reaching 155 miles per hour.
As the storm raged over Florida, the state experienced intense winds, rain, flooding, and a storm surge reaching heights of over 12 feet. In some parts of Florida, residents were faced with over 20 inches of rainwater.
Once Ian crossed the Florida peninsula, it had weakened to a tropical storm, but grew again to a Category 1 hurricane when it came back in contact with open water. The storm made landfall once again near Georgetown, South Carolina, bringing intense rain, flooding, and wind to the state. Ian marks the first landfall of a hurricane the state has seen in almost 6 years.
As the storm traveled up the East Coast, it weakened to a post-tropical cyclone, finally coming to an end over Virginia on October 1st.
Over the course of the storm, over 4 million Florida residents lost power, along with 1.1 million homes and businesses in the Carolinas. Hurricane Ian caused the largest U.S. evacuation to take place, with over 2.5 million evacuations orders given.
In the aftermath of the storm, the South has faced devastating damage. In total, the death toll rose to 89, mostly drownings in Florida. There have also been an additional 7 deaths in Florida due to Vibrio vulnificus, a bacterial infection most likely caused by open wounds coming in contact with contaminated floodwater.
The hurricane has also taken a severe economic toll with an estimated $40 to $64 billion in damage costs, according to data from CoreLogic. This impact shows itself strongly in the Florida housing market. Due to inventory shortages and a housing demand caused by the storm, home prices are expected to rise over the next year.
Some Floridians have decided to leave the state, and many potential buyers have been turned away from Florida due to the high cost to fortify homes against powerful weather and insurance prices. According to brokerage Redfin, 62% of buyers and sellers are hesitant to move to an area with a high climate risk, such as the Florida coast.
While many have no desire to invest in Florida real estate, there are those who are still interested. Some buyers believe owners of damaged properties will sell for significantly less than they would prior to the storm, out of desperation.
For our local portion, we will be taking you to the Severn School Homecoming Day.
Good afternoon, viewers! Today, for our local portion, we have a very special segment for you all. Today, we're going to be taking you to Homecoming Day at the Severn School. Woo! Let's go!
Okay,
Follow me! We got a new microphone! Basically, what's going on today at the Severn School is all of the homecoming games because we don't have lights at our school, so
they basically all have to be at like 11 a.m.
But it's a fun time. We are running a little bit behind, but it is okay. We're going to get some post-game interviews. We also have some other local schools here, like Severn Park girls soccer team. So it's going to be a fun day. There's also the homecoming sale. Oh, the chili cook-off.
Oh, we'll make sure to let you know who wins the chili cook-off. And then maybe we'll give you some fit checks at homecoming, perhaps. Maybe.
Anyways, that's about all. Stay tuned for some super fun stuff.
See you in the next segment.
Hello, everyone. Today we are here with our spirited admiral, Miss Jessica Smith, also star of the golf team, only female member. We love some girl power. Jess, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little chilly. I've been here since 10, but I'm just feeling so much love for the Admirals. Love to support. I'm giving tours to alumni, so I'm just really feeling the Admiral attitude.
Wow, love that. Are you excited for the dance tonight?
I am absolutely beyond excited. Senior homecoming, gonna get rowdy. It's gonna be a movie.
Woo!
Okay, so we just got to the girls' soccer team. Currently, it looks like there's 21 minutes and 39 seconds left, and we're down by 3, but it's okay because we'll make it back. Thoughts?
This is insane!
Hello, Admirals. We're here today with senior Matt KAGAN. How are you feeling about homecoming today?
Excited.
Thoughts on the game?
Wait. No thoughts.
Thank you.
Hello, special guest interviewer Jess Smith here. Here I am interviewing the one half of G2 News, Grace Curtis. Grace Curtis, how are you feeling as senior class president on your last homecoming?
Well, it was pretty sad because we just had our last spirit day yesterday, and I showed up late today, so I didn't get to see all of the games, but
Bummer.
I'm excited to see how this turns out. I think the Admirals are going to pull through and win the girls' soccer team, maybe not.
Agreed.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace.
All right, guys, now we're here with senior girls soccer captain, Madison Tryon, better known as just Tryon. Tryon, what are your thoughts on today's game?
It was a good effort. Honestly, I think we could have done much better. It's a tough loss on our homecoming game. We did take a fat L 5-0. Let's not discuss any further.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, today we're here with senior at Severn Park, Hannah Veralt. Hannah, what are your thoughts on your game today?
It was a great morning, big night ahead of us. Just really excited that we started the day off right.
Yep. Severn Park's homecoming is also tonight, so awesome day.
Take over. Go try.
Bye!
Hello, welcome back to G2 News. I am not Grace or Grace. I'm here with Matt
KAGAN.
Can you speak into the mic?
Yeah, this is Casey O'Donnell.
Okay. Hello, Matt KAGAN. Casey O'Donnell, what is your favorite color on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd probably say a 9.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're here with our guidance counselor, Miss STRAUB. How are you feeling for homecoming?
It's an awesome day. This is like the best weather day we've had all week, so why would I be anything but happy?
Me too. Thank you, Miss STRAUB. Hey viewers, we just showed up to the girls' field hockey game. Unfortunately, they did just lose 2-1 to St. John's. Let's see how the viewers feel about it.
Okay, I think Severn played really tough and hustled a lot, but this team, St. John's, was great. I got here right when Severn scored their first goal on a corner, and it was fabulous.
I don't really know much about field hockey, but I can see the girls really tried their hardest, and that's all the coach can ask for.
I thought they did a great job, especially SKYLAR, KAGAN, but I'm really sad that they lost. Good job, though.
We're here with the field hockey captain,
SKYLAR, KAGAN.
How are you feeling about the game? Thoughts?
You know, it was a long game. Like we had a game last night, kind of wore us out for this morning. But I mean, it was fun. It was fun. Excited for today.
All right, thank you, SKYLAR.
Today we have a very special guest, former JV field hockey star Kate HILBURN.
I'm pretty sad about this loss. I feel like if I was out there, they probably would have won because I would have scored a couple times. So, yeah.
Is that bias?
I do not think so because I was just really good at field hockey. So, yeah.
Hello, everyone. Currently, the Severn boys soccer team walking out. Big day, homecoming game. Let's actually go. Woo! Yeah.
KJ, pre-game thoughts. All right, guys, the boys' varsity game just started. KJ has the ball, and they currently just scored within the first 2 minutes. It's looking good for the Admiral soccer team.
All right, now we're here with junior Whitney Grimes, also known as a cross-country star. Whitney, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Excited for homecoming.
That's so awesome. How are you feeling about the cross-country season?
I'm a little nervous for our next meet, I guess. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us today, Whitney. The football team has, looks like, kind of finished warming up. They are cheering now.
Okay, guys, so we have to go get ready. So we're not going to see the end of the games, but we're going to do predictions, and then we'll update you on who won or lose later tonight. Okay, football, win or lose?
Lose. Lose for sure.
Lose.
Lose.
Soccer, win or lose?
Win. Win.
Win.
Win.
See you guys later. Hey guys, so we're here at Homecoming Pictures, about to go. Unfortunately, we did forget our microphone at home, but big news, the football team won, as well as the soccer team, which is so exciting. So,
okay, bye.
See you later. Thank you so much for tuning in to the October episode of G2 News. Can't wait to see you next month in November for our 4th episode.
As always, all of our sources will be linked in the description box below, so we encourage all of you to keep learning.
For all of our 18+ viewers, we encourage you to get out there and vote this week.
Bye!